We are
GMB
GMB
Young
London.
London! We're here today because there's been the longest fall in living standards that we've ever seen for a century. We're here to demand a better pay rise, we're here to demand better living, and we want that because we think we deserve it, and that's why we're here today.
How it affects me is that I live on a council estate and I actually see people rooting through the bins for food. That's how bad I see it. I can't walk past a job centre or my local civic centre or anything like that without seeing someone who I know that's actually needing help for something. It's always some like a struggle, and there's this impression that there's a deserving poor and undeserving poor, and we should all be divided, and should be. That's wrong. That's not how it should be. We should all stand together as we are now, and actually work towards something better. Hopefully we can have that in May, but until then, right here in a lovely field.
It's lovely people.
Yeah, we're lovely people, like-minded people, and just
yeah. I mean, the government basically been lying to people because they like to spin this story that if you work hard, then you'll get rewarded for it. But we've now seen that most people who are on benefits are actually in work, and that's ridiculous. And the biggest benefit scroungers in this country are corporations that don't pay people enough money that they can survive on, and it's an absolute joke. You know, one of my members in GMB told me a story at our conference about a woman who was on 0-hour contracts working for Sports Direct, who ended up giving birth in the toilet at work because she was so terrified of missing any hours and going home if she didn't need to. That's what this country's coming to. Like, they talk about aspiration, about how our young generation can have, you know, aspire to live a better life, but all the things that we could aspire to, like that we used to have before, like proper healthcare, like education system, the ability to be able to afford to live in a decent housing. Those are things that we can only aspire to now. So I guess we really are an aspirational nation because some of us will never be able to achieve that.
But there are some things that we can say that the Tories and the Lib Dems have thrown at us as young people, and that would be unfair dismissal. The right to not just be summarily dismissed from a job for no reason. And you used to have to be at work for a year until you got the right to actually take something to an employment tribunal. And now you have to be in the workplace for 2 years. This absolutely affects young people, as they're less likely to be in the workplace for that long length of time. And these kind of policies are affecting the rate of employment of young people and just the day-to-day safety and comfort and empowerment that they have in their work. And that's something that we have to change.
There basically seems to be an overriding ideology that's put to us from the Tories that our views are the minority, that, you know, that we're the extremists, that we're moaning about nothing. And we've heard stories about people rooting through bins and giving birth in toilets. You know, no one I know can afford to buy their own home or even rent anywhere that's affordable, that's a decent standard for them to live. And I just find it disgusting that that's an accepted ideology. It's not an ideology, it's an enforced state of affairs that have been posed from the top down, and it's about time it changed.